Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to use your car as an electric generator. So this is actually extremely easy to do. All you need is a 12-volt inverter that has enough wattage to support whatever you're running. In this example I have a 400 watt continuous inverter rated for an 800 watt surge. It's produced by Rosewell, and this is actually pretty old, so I'm not sure if they manufacture this unit, but any inverter will do that can run off of 12 volts and also connect to a car battery. So whenever you're using an inverter like this, you're going to want to run your car before you put any loads on it, or else you will drain the car battery, and that can end up reducing its lifespan a lot. So just for the demo, I don't need to start the car, but go ahead and pretend this car is started. The next thing you do after the car is started is turn the inverter on after it was already connected to the battery terminals. So we'll do that now. You're going to want to make sure the inverter is working correctly. It's usually indicated by a green light on the inverter. If it's not working correctly, there will be a red fault light, and then turn it off immediately if that happens. Something else you want to make sure of is that the inverter is on a plastic piece and not sitting on metal. For example, we can have it sit on this. It's a plastic cover. We can put it right on here. And then go ahead and plug in any electronics you want to into the inverter, as long as you're not pulling a massive amount of wattage. That's just all dependent on what your inverter is rated for. And in this example, I just have a 120 watt box fan plugged in. So we'll go ahead and turn this on and I'll demonstrate this working. And this is on the high speed, so it's pulling at probably around 120 watts. And this is running off the car battery power at the moment because I do not have the engine running, but normally you'd want the engine running to not decrease the battery capacity over time. Before I finish this, something I want to cover that's extremely important is that you shouldn't pull too much power from your car's 12-volt circuitry, because your car's alternator may not be able to keep up, or if you pull near the alternator's maximum for an extremely long time, you can actually overheat the alternator and destroy it. So something like a 400 watt load would be totally fine for a car like this for relatively short usage. The alternator itself is designed for either 140 or 160 amps, depending on what model you have installed. This is a Town and Country, for reference, 2006 model. So that's just something to keep in mind, is don't pull any large amounts of current from the alternator, or else you could make it get really hot and then eventually ruin itself. So do not recommend doing that. But for running things like refrigerators and small loads like fans, this system is totally fine. It can get you out of a bind like a power outage. So if you found this video helpful, go ahead and subscribe. And then if you have any questions, go ahead and feel free to leave some in the comment section below. Thank you.